Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. Kickoff team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. The Spartans offense comes on the field first today. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kurt, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call.
Hold it, offense.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And boy, over the years, especially recently, they've had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing, and the job he's now doing in the NFL. You can go back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards of pop like that.
Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
And the Spartans keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, good tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good tough runners like we're seeing today.
It's caught downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Spartans hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Alabama's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The game makes it second and medium. Here comes the jet sweep, trying to run it to the edge. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
You know, more and more offenses around the country over the years have been putting this play in. I love it because it gives you chances like this to pick up an easy first down. The defense squeezes, that receiver gets to the outside, picks up a first down, and move the sticks.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job. Gave the quarterback time. They convert. And listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive. And they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On first down, it's play action. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Spartans have 1st and 10 here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Ball handed off. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. They'll ride the back again here. Finding some room at the 25. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Off the play fake on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
Looking to pass here on second down. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's...
A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on a blitz and gets the sack.
On the return, it's Rourke. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. And they'll use the ground game here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Tackle behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, gets his feet set, he's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down, we're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Receiver in motion now. Quick throw caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the defense brings him down.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Dump off caught by the running back. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He makes the grab. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Spartans will kick this deep and begin the second half. And he takes this from inside 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team then. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Wide receiver runs a slant and makes the catch. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quick throw over the middle. The pass is intercepted.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Tight end goes in motion. He's going to hand this off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's McMillan. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this trap.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on down. This line gets set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown. Tie. Aren't you taught on defense, Kurt? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And the point after is right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Pass is caught. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's running out of time here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Handoff to the right side. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And now the running back's got it again. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan State. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side in that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Well, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's looking deep here. Touchdown, Spartans. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Getting set. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The back's got it. He shreds the tackle.
No gain on the play. Third down coming.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Spartans looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Sparty. To stretch the lead, the route is on. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kurt? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoiding the sack.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Crucial third down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
But when you run that out route, he's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field, he gets his toe down.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And he finds his target. He has the first. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on fourth down, come up with the conversion, keep those sticks moving.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to chuck it again. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Slides to avoid the big hit. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Can he get there on the ground? Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Alabama. No chance to catch it.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And the point after is right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This group has been... They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Testing the right side here. Gets some space around the 30. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Hold it, offense.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And on the carry, he's heading left. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And we're able to get him down.
At the 35-yard line.
An important third down attempt for this offense.
Get set, get set.
And they'll give it to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Well, the offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25. And the Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And the Spartans are in the red zone now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Coach elected to go for a field goal attempt. He was successful in his first attempt. This one, a chip shot, 25 yards out. Right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W, but they also